Hey kids, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 as the United Kingdom. Last episode we conquered Italy, and America sorta kinda conquered Japan. I got the we have achieved conquest goal on Japan, and then, as is wont to happen in Hearts of Iron 3, weirdness ensued. I've noticed that Japan has no manpower, or next to no manpower, and some of their territory has turned gray because maybe Germany controls it, government in exile shenanigans, and yeah, so we'll see what happens here. I at the end of last episode, I started strategically redeploying Marines there, and I think that we will start to kind of liberate, I guess, sort of some of this territory here. And yeah, maybe this port and stuff. Maybe we'll start doing a little bit of that on the side if I don't get too distracted on the Western Front, but we're obviously not going to be paying much attention to this theater. It would have been cool to do an invasion of Japan, but it's always an afterthought. Unfortunately, just because of the way this game works, it does not. It gets weird in the Pacific. However, the main plot here. I am influencing Republican Spain because I want them to join the Allies. I think that's worthwhile. Not that it'll influence the course of the war very much. What we need to do in the short term here is shore up. We've basically encircled a whole bunch of divisions here, and I don't think any of them will be able to escape by sea. So I want to shore up a very sparse line here. I don't think that the Axis will have an easy time passing through these mountains and supplying a large army. So I can grab a few provinces here and just kind of try and hold maybe these four or maybe five or something like that, and then once we've wrapped up the south of France here, we need to take all of our forces and start a big push east. In fact, we may start pushing east, well, as soon as possible, really. It's just a matter of micromanagement and also not overextending ourselves. We have a very highly motorized force. I've been looking a bit at the intelligence screens. I took off, we were spying on Italy, which is pointless, so I took those off. We were spying on Japan, which was pointless, so I took those off. We're now just spying on Germany and the Soviet Union. I do intend to do a second series on this save file against the Soviet Union. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I noticed they have 3,423 manpower. We have 1,085 manpower. I don't know how much manpower the USA has because I'm not spying on them. But I'm assuming they probably have a bit less than us. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with I never plays the USA in this game because it's boring. And I have played as them before, but like I usually get bored around 1942, and I'm like, okay, I built lots of IC, but I don't know what events they get. I don't know. I can't remember what events they get to like boost their manpower, but presumably they have a chunk. But yeah, it would be a challenging. Series. The Soviet Union is probably way behind us on technology, but they would have a ton of manpower, and we would be fighting them on many fronts. Like we'd probably be fighting them here, and we'd have to kind of prevent them from using any pitiful navy they had over in the east. And Finland would be very vulnerable, and yeah, so it'd be interesting to do. And despite our huge technological advantage, I think it would take a fair amount of strategy to subdue the great Russian bear. Anyway, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Let's take a look at the situation here and start issuing some orders. Everything seems to be in order here. I'm going to need to do some reorganization of the order of battle, but I see no point in doing that until we've wrapped this up down here. So I think we can basically just unpause. I don't really see any pressing concerns in terms of the order of battle. What's going on here? Huh. Okay. Are you getting bombed to shit? No. I looked at the... Yeah, okay. Yeah. What I'm looking for is, yeah, there we go. Okay, so you go down here, please. Whatever. No, that's not a good idea. Let's not do that. Let's do this. Okay. And let's just move this guy, these guys all here. I don't know what port. What port are they based out of? Singapore. Good. And so I'll just sort of set that up there in case we feel like doing a little bit of liberating in the east, especially while I'm waiting for troops to move and stuff. We also have a huge army in the queue, while the rest of an army in the queue. I noticed that the Soviet Union is building mechanized divisions. That seems to have become their standard division, so that would be another challenge. Would be they also have more base IC than us, but with American Lend-Lease we have more than them. So you know, the UK and the US combined would dwarf the Soviet Union in terms of industrial capacity, but you know, they do have a fair chunk of IC, and presumably they would have even more when they get this huge territory back. I mean, I don't know, there must be at least 50 or 60 IC there. So anyway, enough on that. Let's go to speed 4 and kind of pay attention to what's going on here. Oh, we lost a province in Italy. That's to be expected. Oh. Let's see if we can maybe surround these guys. If not, they can just limp back to wherever they came from. What are you doing? Oh. Okay, I'm attacking them across a river, which is really stupid, but they must be low on supplies. Okay, I can't pay too much attention to that area. Yeah, okay, that's just Albania, basically. This is... Just keep moving here. We have won the Battle of Venezia. I think that was an encirclement. Okay, we have lots of troops here. Let's start setting up our line. No, that doesn't work. Well, it's okay. We'll go there, there, and there. We're gonna have to move some cores up. Oh my God, what a mess! Oh, the endless oob reorganization. Okay. These guys are out of supplies, I think. Yeah, we're very low on supplies in this whole area. This is the perils of a motorized army running out of supplies. But overall, it's faster. I think I think it was the right move. What was that? Oh, I did look a little bit tech off screen. We're basically just researching everything at this point. Especially some techs that we've been really neglecting, so we can try and get them back up to, you know, when I'm gonna do this one. It's the most pointless tech in the game, or one of the more pointless techs in the game, but I'd like to do it. Probably not worth doing that. Yeah, and I see no use in submersibles. We don't need any resources either. I have a... I wonder. I don't know. Interesting. Where are you headed, guys? Oh, they're trying to... maybe they're trying to, like, escape their troops from... they're trying to escape from France. They must have something down here. Okay. Alright, so this guy's going down to take that port, which will pretty much get rid of... Okay, let's take you. I'm just issuing a bunch of orders so that I don't forget to do stuff. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna go take that port. I'm tempted to go to speed 5, but it'll get messy fast. What's going on up here? Not a whole hell of a lot. Are you... Oof. We're taking a real beating in the air. That's kind of always the case, though. I think the AI is actually strangely. I don't want to say they're better at the at managing the Air Force, but one of the advantages the AI has, one of the only advantages the AI has over the human player, is that it can issue a lot of orders very quickly. Okay, this is not working out. Let's just hang tight here for a second, and just wait until the Canadians can do it. Yeah. We can. That's fine. You can. Okay, let's loop this guy around after we take that port. What are you? Oh, you were out of supplies before, I think. He says. Very good wine from this area of France, which the First East African Division will doubtless enjoy. Let's go. Let's just keep moving here. And yeah, there is definitely gonna be a major order of battle reorganization soon. I think. Oh, there we go. One of the things I noticed is that the easiest trait to gain is quite often. Ooh, Yugoslavia's back. Is quite often Battle Master, because you gain it simply from having combined arms divisions in battle, basically. Let's go there with you, and then there with you. Looks like they're probably going to escape, but oh, maybe not. I almost want to send some of the Canadian troops and stuff to defend this while we use our main force to advance here. They're starting to form a line, but not really. I mean, I can see other stuff moving forward. We have great espionage. I wonder. Okay, on January 1st, 43, I will. Okay. I will check in on politics and see if we have any exciting new leaders. Yeah, it's always tempting to go down here, but it's a real pit of despair. It takes a lot of there's a lot of rough terrain in this area, and as much as I would like to go down and liberate Greece, I just don't think it's in the cards quite yet. We need to have a little bit more. Okay, what we can do is move forward here, and we should. We should, and we can, and we will. There we go. You have supplies now, so go for it. Okay. They could actually win that battle. They have a port here, so they are supplied. Although God knows if Germany even has any. Convoys at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if they had just none, basically. Okay. Yes, you can have Albania. That's okay. Deal with that soon enough. I think we're going to encircle some stuff here. Once, I mean, at this point, and this is, it is one of the maybe disadvantages of playing as the UK is that you don't end up really having to fight the Axis at their strongest. The Soviet Union does a lot of the grunt work for you, but okay, this is all fine. Might as well. We're using armor up in the mountains there, which is not ideal, but these guys. Let's take some of these. Oh, okay. Let's just sort of move forward a bit here. We're out of supply. Let's go to Avignon. We want to get them out of Marseille and Toulon, and then they'll have no supplies. Heavy bomber ground crew. Amusing. Do we have any of the... Oh yeah, we have jet fighters. We're gonna have jet fighters soon, so that's cool. Soon. Yeah, they're fine. You go there. You attack. 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 That should be okay. Yep. Okay, we don't even need this guy. Right. That's just 2 divisions encircled. This is not ideal, but it's okay. Move forwards. Ground attack in Aix-en-Provence. I used to live in Aix-en-Provence. Armored car gun. Okay. Let's just keep an eye on what's going on. Did we win these battles? Yes. We're out of supply, but we did win this the battle. It'd be nice to have an armored division there, although, God, there's just no one up here. No one's home. I tried to invade Germany, but no one was home. I have to cross this river, but I'd rather do it when we have... I'd really rather just get this done before I start. The Germans are still balls deep in Russia. I wonder. Their manpower is so low that it won't be long. Another 6 months, I would imagine, and they're going to start to have divisions shattering and stuff. So push, push, push. I have no idea what our air forces are doing, and I've somewhat lost interest in micromanaging them. Okay, so this is almost done. Probably would be better to move you there. Okay, Bordeaux is done. Oh, I think we'll get there before them, which means that they will be stack wiped, or whatever you want to call it. That's okay. I'm almost tempted to ignore all of this. I don't think there's anyone there, and they don't have any supplies, so I might just completely ignore it. Okay. What I need to do is to start grabbing the armor from here and bringing them back. Yeah, let's do that. Because this armor corps is definitely going to join the take Toulon. You can go take Nice. Yeah, I should pay attention to the oh, he's attacking, okay. I should pay attention to the Air Force. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think I'll ignore this corner here. There's really nothing there. A couple of victory points, maybe. Metal. I don't need any resources. It's just I need to get moving here. Of course, it is the winter. I expect that the Germans will really start to falter in the east. Okay. Right. Do we have any more? No. Now we wait, basically. That's where we're getting attacked from. They've got a fairly decent line of air bases. I should be using the strategic bombers to bomb them, but I am really reluctant to get into a whole. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. This needs to stop. Yeah. I need more interceptors. I never build enough interceptors. Tactical bombers I'm also just not using. I don't think I've used them once. Runway cratering at night. Oh, they're unaggressive. Well, one night won't kill them. Okay. That'll do. Let's hit this one next. Runway cratering at night. Passive. One night. Okay, that's done it. You can run away. That, by the way, is how to strategically bomb without having your bombers get totally fucked. You manually give them a retreat order so that they disengage from combat. Otherwise, they will fight, and that's not good. So interesting. Yeah, they're even though they've been winning all these fights, yeah, it's worth it just to reduce that to rubble. Okay, now stop and retreat, and then we're done with those strategic bombers for now. I need to drop you there, and then I need to attach you to. Do I have a new armored core? Indian core? I don't think so. Okay, let's take a look. We're at 140. We can probably turn this down to. Oops, no. That down to 5. We're gonna have a lot more units popping out soon, so let's do that. Put a little bit more leadership into tech, because we obviously need more tech, but as if. Okay, let's reserve you there. Okay, and then let's actually just. Whew, their range is so far now. Yeah, let's go to like here-ish. Try and intercept some of these guys. And put them on passive. We can just cycle them out if they get. But yeah, because I've just done a lot of damage to their air bases, so they should have trouble repairing. Not great to be using multi-rolls to do that though. That's not a good strategy. However, what's going on up here? We're being attacked, and they're losing. Or we're attacking, and they're no, we're being attacked. Okay. I don't think I can encircle these guys. Alright. I don't really want to use armor to break through here, but... Okay, that's good. You can move there. Almost done. We don't seem to have encircled all that much of value, to be perfectly honest, but that's somewhat to be expected. They didn't have that much of value down here anyway. That was what, TAC pilot training? No, that can stay. Fuck me. Yeah, we're really getting pummeled. We are definitely fighting a big chunk of the Luftwaffe right now. We're winning air battles when we're evenly matched, but we're not really quite evenly matched because we're using multi-rolls, so... Psst, Jesus, look at this mess. I mean, what an unholy mess. Oh well. It's, the modifiers that we get from having everything in range are just so unimportant when we're fighting forces that are these weak that speed is a higher priority than you know, waiting up for HQs to catch up. We must be out of convoys, pretty much. I think we should put... I'm going to put some in the queue, but I'm not going to prioritize them. We've got way too many units down here, but that's okay. You can go there. You can go there. There. Oh, I never dealt with that armored division. Army Group France. Second Army. How are we doing this again? Second Army. Third Army is this new 23rd Armored Corps. I think it's got to be the 24th Armored Corps. Okay, and we'll attach that to 3rd Army. What are we doing here? Are we being attacked? Okay, that's fine. By Slovakians. Okay. Yeah, they're fucked. Alright. Alright, I need to also do some air reorganization up here. Oh, you are in rough shape. Who can I take? Ooh, you're also in rough shape. Someone's in Malta. Okay, we'll use you. Can you go up to Rome? Nope, I don't want to rebase you, I want to reserve you. Okay, and then reserve again. And then we'll go right up to, what is that, Venice? Yes. Reserve. Oof. Yeah, we're getting hammered here as well. Okay, let's do similar thing that what we did up there. Of course, we have a lot of. Ooh, yeah. There's a lot of fairly big air force still. We have not been overly successful in. Let's do that. I'm being a bit lazy with the air force, to be honest. But. Probably start stacking some of it in that province. Okay, like these guys are still sort of needed here. North Sea. We've built this very specialized sea defense air force, and we don't really have a good land-based air force. And that often is the challenge as the UK. But at this point, I really just want to, like, I'm doing a lot of damage to them. That's a lot of manpower and IC that is just being taken out. How much IC does Germany have? Probably not very much at this point. Oh, 332, they have more than, oh, no, they have less. Oh yeah, 282. When I looked at it last, oh yeah, okay. The modifiers hadn't been applied because I just loaded the game. Yeah, so pretty substantial difference. This is actually a battle we might not win. You can attack there. I'm running out of supplies once again. It's to be expected. Yep. So much out of supply. I'm not surprised. Let's take a look at the supply map quickly. Yeah, it's not that bad though. It's not like we're getting like red provinces. Also having supply issues here, which is to be expected. Are we attacking there? Yeah, let's not. Let's not and say we did. That's just a waste of time. I'm not even gonna bother defending that port because they just can't. They can't take it. Okay. What I'm gonna do is use the HQs to. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what I'd like to do is take HQ units and just send them to. Oh, we've got a few little hilarious. Just kind of pick up some of those empty provinces. HQs are good for that. No point in wasting like a motorized division just going to grab provinces where there's no enemy forces. Okay, that's an HQ unit. Oops. Yeah, we really didn't encircle that much at all. Wonder if they have, wonder if they escaped through Switzerland or something. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Yeah, at this point I'm faced with the really, really difficult task of reorganizing our order of battle. And yeah, second army, third army. So first army is going to stay here, but I'm going to take that armored core out of it. And I think I might as well do this on screen. It's the kind of thing that I would strongly consider doing off screen, but we're kind of here in the thick of it. Just everyone's. Oh, the Air Force is just in rough shape. Our Air Force is just not quite big enough for the task here. First of all, let's take a look at our theaters. Yeah, that's fine. And Army Group Italy can stay as it is. First Army, I want to detach the 20th Armored Corps. And I think it's going to be attached to, well, at this point, attached to 3rd Army for now. Army Group France. Oh, whatever, I'm not going to rename things. We're going to need a 5th Army. And I think what makes sense is to actually have an armored army. So, let me just reorganize this slightly here. Just going to put the Air Force down to the bottom here so I can kind of see everything I have in one place. Maybe the Gurkhas can go and liberate Finland. Okay. Second Army. Yeah, so what we can do, 4th Allied Army. Okay. And that's fine as it is. I'm going to keep that separate, but I think we need a 5th Army. 3rd Army. Yeah, what makes sense is to take the armored corps and to put them all in one army. So let's start by just filling out the 3rd Army. And we'll just call it the 3rd Armored Army. And then the 5th Army, we have some motorized corps that are going to be popping out soon. Yeah. And actually, maybe that 3rd Allied Army we can strategically redeploy to Italy. And what might make sense would be actually to use the 12, I think there's something like 12 infantry divisions that we've used in this campaign, and it might be useful to have them do a little bit of fighting here and kind of start creeping into the Balkans. Because they're not going to be very useful up here. And what I'd like to do is get the armored army and have them do a big thrust down the middle here, and then kind of pick up the sides with the motorized divisions. Yeah. Let's just wait until this polishes up here, and then I'm going to be just strategically redeploying things for sure. Let's just get you moving up here. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna be strategically redeploying a bunch of stuff, and at the front line we may lose a few provinces in the process, but that's okay. It needs to happen. I'm probably gonna like speed 5 it and just wait until everything gets where I want it, kind of thing. How their line is piss poor and weak, so I'm not too worried about that. We don't want to attack. And these forts are very, this is the Maginot, so we don't want to attack into that. I think we'll make a battle plan. Let's just hold off for a second here. Wait until this nonsense in the French Alps is done, and then move on from there. This is looking good. Yeah, that could be interesting. Rather than having this separate allied army here, we could combine this with the 1st army, and then the 4th army could turn into another motorized army. Semi-motorized, whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay. Someone asked in the comments whether I would invade Switzerland, and I think the answer is no. Basically, I am not going to. I'm not right now anyway. Unless they go Soviet or something. I think we'll just let the Swiss be. I'm to some degree I'm sort of role-playing the Allies here, and the thing is, I did invade Persia and I did invade Saudi Arabia, but I think the important thing to remember about Britain is we tend to look at them as them and the United States as the sort of friendly allies, but it is good to keep in mind that had they very much would have been more aggressive in terms of coercing various nations if they were in a position to do so. Looking at Churchill's war plans early in the war, I mean, this business of landings in Norway while Norway was still a neutral country and stuff. I mean, there's no. The Allies did intervene in neutral countries. The same thing happened in Iceland. The occupation of Iceland was the Icelandic, tolerated it and were ultimately okay with it, and I think in some ways even happy to have the Allies occupy them, but it wasn't something that they invited. It wasn't like they invited the Americans and British to take over the administration of Iceland, right? So lots of the Allies made lots of aggressive moves in neutral territory, is my point. But I think Switzerland's a little bit of a stretch, and also serves very little strategic purpose. Right. We're having supply issues, and as tempting as it would be, I don't think we're going to have time or IC to quickly build up any infrastructure, and we need to get moving. Yeah, there's just no Germans here either. Okay, so let's wait until this province is taken and see. Let me take a look at Army Group Italy here, and I know that these are understrength corps. So let's attach you to the 1st Infantry Corps, and let's do this. See if we can't. Now we go to the, where is it? Army Group France. We still don't have room for, oh, we do. Let's attach this South African Corps to 1st Army. And this one to 1st Army as well. And then, oh, look at that. It all fits neatly and tidily together. You can be attached to the 3rd Infantry Corps. And we'll just take... we can just do this and something like that. What a logistical nightmare. Okay, let's move you over here, and let's move you over here. Oops. What have I done? What have I done? Come on. Oh, God. What a hassle. Why can't I strategically redeploy you? Don't I, like, cancel all these orders individually? Okay, that's good. There we go. So that sorts that out. And I don't even want to think about the Air Force for the time being. Do a little bit of liberating over here when we get a second. Now, let's take a look at the much more challenging bit here, which is, okay, we can delete. Let's just call this 4th Army for now. And delete this corps. And just sort of have that sitting there ready for you're attached to 3rd Armored Army. Okay. One of these corps is not full. Yeah, okay, that one. Okay. And I think we have, how much more armor do we have coming out? 4. Okay, good. So we'll fill out 1 full armored army. And then we'll have 2 kind of motorized armies on its flanks. Yeah, we also have a little bit of supply issues here, but let's take... Oh, what a mess. Who are all you attached to? Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to do this a little bit more gradually than I had hoped. What are you? You are... Just gonna move these a little bit closer. Any armor that's back here should be moved here. What to do with the Gurkhas? Definitely we should be making use of them. I think at this point they need to be strategically redeployed to an airbase. Nantes is fine with me. They are not attached to an army, but maybe we'll attach them to the 2nd Army. And I think we can use them here, maybe. We can maybe use them to grab some of these fort provinces. Jump behind enemy lines. In fact, with that in mind, let's move them to Paris instead. And we will attach them to 2nd Army. Where is 2nd Army? Second Army's there. Okay, let's have Second Army be the northern branch of this offensive. In fact, let's move Second Army to Paris. And let's attach you to Fourth Army. Okay, Fourth Army can be the kind of southern branch, so we'll move you down to Lyon. And they're up there, they're fine. Ooh, what a mess. Looks like the 5th Motorized Corps should also be attached to 4th Army. What's this? And then we'll just, you can strategically redeploy up there. That's just not the most effective way of doing things, but it will kind of heal itself that way. Okay, you as well need to come over here. Yep. All right, and then that's fine. It's actually working out reasonably well. Let's move you up here. Once I can, well, I'll shore up the sides, and then I'll push all the armor into the middle and just push like that. We'll do a spearhead with the Gurkhas in the armor. I think that's what makes sense. Let's see here. Yeah, you are all kind of where you need to be. And then I just need to put the cores in place. Probably just send them all to the same province to keep things simple. That's fine for now. Okay, I'm going to ignore this because they don't have any supplies. That's that 2nd East African, and 15th Scottish is fine. Right, so 4th Army is going to Lyon, and I'll put the Corps headquarters in Lyon as well. And then we can move things into a position that is actually somewhat sustainable. All right, 2nd Army. Did I move everyone? I'm sorry if this is boring to watch. It's not. This is one of the most challenging parts of the game, and I, for one, actually enjoy this part of the game. I think that, you know, the handling the order of battle is essentially one of the most central parts of Hearts of Iron 3, and that's I like it. A lot of people don't, but I think that's going to more or less fix our situation here. Oh yeah, we're getting Belgian stuff. Okay, is there any room left in? Yeah, send you over here. At this point, yeah, I think all of the expeditionary forces we get will attack here against these weaker countries, and in this kind of. I'm going to go on speed 5 and just sort of watch this happen. That's fine. Actually, fair amount of resistance down here, so we won't be able to advance too quickly. But yeah, let's just wait. Yes, defense. You think? Dissolution of the 3rd International. Okay. I really need to pay attention here. Ooh, yeah, this is bad news. I hope we don't lose that one. Reserve you there. I'm gonna need to start stacking Air Force. Let's move you there. And oh yeah, 9 units. We can't put anything else there. Let's put you there. Okay. Let's just actually kind of cancel all of our air orders, to be honest. No, they're fine. They can keep going. I almost lost that one. They must be out of supply, pretty much. I'm just going to ignore that. You're in the 3rd Armored Army. Okay, the Armored Army, I'm going to actually, once I've got some guys here, I'm going to try and I'm going to strategically redeploy them as well. So let's issue a few orders here, and just any of these provinces that have armor in them, I'll just cover them off with the motorized units. And what are you doing? You are part of the 4th Army, so you can move up here. You've got your orders. What's going on up here? Start moving the armor down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is where we're going to attack with the armor, up through there. Where are you flying from? Do they have an airbase? Or are they just flying from, like, here? Or no, here maybe. Yeah, there. That's where they're flying from. Well, well, well. No, not you. Not you. Basically just you. Okay, go to 6 units, go to Paris. I'm going to need to assign those air units to army commands. So yeah, I need to do that. Really sucks to be using multi-rolls against interceptors. Once again, do that, and yeah, we need. It would have been nice to have that extra interceptor stack, but not a big deal. The best way for us to defeat the Luftwaffe right now is to basically nab their airfields. Okay, back to speed 5 for a second here. Keeping an eye on what's going on here. You can stop what you're doing. You're not doing anything, and you are okay, surprisingly. Okay, let's take a look here. Reserve. No order. Okay. Let's take a look at... Yeah, again, I know that this order of battle stuff is boring, but to be honest, you're also getting a sense of like how I'm going to go about the rest of this campaign by watching this, so there you have it. Air Transport Command. Let's just attach you directly to the theater. Kind of tidy things up here. You can stay where you are, you can stay where you are. Western Approaches is already attached to the correct one. What did I do? I took something off of Home Defense Command. Yeah, let's abolish Home Defense Command at this point, if that makes sense. Attach you to Army Group France. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, just wasting space in our OOB. Home Fleet, you can stay as you are. Okay. I'm gonna go speed 5 again and wait for some of this to reorganize itself. Covering off as much of the line as I can. You can go there. What's going on here? Oh, Armored Corps again. Yes, Armored Corps. Let's do this. Oh, we can't. And I'll just fill in the holes as they appear. The reason I can't is because this guy's over here. Let's do this. Armored Corps, 3rd Armored Army, all of you strategically redeploy there, and should be okay now. Yeah, okay, this is what I thought would happen. You go there, you go, oops, you go there, and you go there. If we need to plug up a few holes in the, god damn it. If we need to plug up a few holes in the process of doing this, that's okay. We'll survive. And we're going to start pushing over here as well. What's this business? Okay, they're on their way over. You can go to all of these guys here can go there. Yeah, let's just start pushing through the mountains. Okay. Army Group Italy. Go there. Useless cavalry. They're just there in case I need to do a little bit of partisan suppression. Excuse me. Okay. No one is watching. Where are you going there? You go there. It's okay. It's not a bad thing to be doing this reorganization in the middle of the winter. We are getting just hammered in the air. That's, you're still doing okay. Sort of. Do we have anything we can throw at them here? Not really. Let's just use these in a very tactical, localized way. See if we can win that air battle. Oh, we have you guys. Look at me, micromanaging air forces. Okay, there we go. Are we winning that, or are we just losing these battles? Hard to tell. Ah, we're winning. Be nice if we can grab that airbase. Yep. There's more forces coming here too. Still just redeploying from over here. What are you? Army Group France. Okay, you're fine where you are. Good. Okay, you stay there. You stay there. You stay there. How is the 3rd Armored Army doing here? Still redeploying. This East African division should move up. You're good there. Okay. Be nice to actually move up through here. Let's do it now. Let's just issue these orders, start moving. Okay. Kind of come up around here. And then we can attack these units and break through here. And we'll push with the armor once we've broken across. Oh, we have a river to cross here. We have a gap on the river here. Let's attack there. You're not ready. And you can stay where you are. Move there instead. 69 hours. Attack delays come way down. And we've got tons of armor here. Let's start moving a little bit of it down here. I think that's where we're breaking through, guys. Oh, they've come across the river, unsurprisingly. You can attack there when you're ready to go again. Doesn't look like much has changed along this line. And if I look at it now, everything is more or less within range, and everything that's not in range is actually moving. So that was quite a little bit of an ordeal there. I want to use my Gurkhas, but let's wait until the we're doing pretty good. Take a look at their air bases. Yeah, if we can capture Brussels and what is this, Metz, and then they'll be kind of left using the shitty air bases. Definitely a bit irritating to not have. Oh, we're on the other side of the river here as well. Now let's push. How are we doing down here? Totally fine. Okay, you move forwards. What are you doing? You're moving. Yet another armored division. We're going to attach you to the 24th Armored Corps, and we will get you moving. They don't even need org when they're deployed, but wow. 0% because we're not occupying any of their cities. They're still pretty deep in the Soviet Union, but they can't win. I don't know, actually. I wonder. I don't, you know, unless I've never seen AI Germany win this. Okay, we've got some guys here who are ready to go. Let's do this. A little miniature encirclement there. Okay. Do we have any air cover there? Let's take one of these. Where is my... No. There we are. How are we doing down here? Perfectly fine. Take Briançon, that's a level 4 airbase. Perfect. Gonna overrun everyone here. Let's think about those Gurkhas. What do we want to do? Let's take an airbase with the Gurkhas. Or a port, for that matter. I'm gonna take like 3 air bases. A little bit concerned. Let's take Lille, maybe. Maybe? Does that make sense? I'd like to take those forts, though. I don't want to land them in the middle of nowhere because we can't supply them and they could get encircled. Although I think... infrastructure... What would be nice would be to capture some, you know, to kind of capture some key infrastructure and let's take something defensible, though. Yeah, I think the best thing for us to do is to kind of drop them in the woods here. We just need to be ready to push forward as soon as we do that. can drop them in the woods here, too. They need a port if they're going to be... I feel like we don't want to have the classic bridge too far. Okay, let's... What's the hotkey? P, okay. Take you. Now, we have these split up for a reason here. Better be ready to attack quick if I'm going to do this. I like the idea, I honestly like the idea of taking air bases. Airborne assault. Yeah, I like the idea of taking air bases, so let's do airborne assault there. I don't know if this is going to work at all, to be honest, guys. I hope this is not a complete fiasco, but at the very least... At the very least, it will completely scatter the axis. Let's take Antwerp. Assault. Should work, right? And then that will push them back. I just need to keep this armor moving as soon as they're able to move again. Keep these guys moving as well. That airbase is going to be ours soon. Let's attack that cavalry across the river. I need armor moving down here, getting ready to attack there. God, what a mess. Okay. You guys can attack here. I didn't make a battle plan, but such is life. Okay. What do we have here? Ooh, we don't have anything defending Paris. Hilarious. Okay. You can go defend Paris with your 0 org. Okay. Let's wait until this Gurkha attack is done and see if we can scramble to go catch them. Should be in decent shape here. Oof, we're just getting hammered. One of the things I should be doing, actually, this is the smart thing to be doing here, is... Ooh, yeah, I don't want to mix these, though. Fuck it. Do it. That's probably a really bad idea, but it's probably actually not the end of the world, to be honest. Let's... Air intercept passive. And what are you? You're not doing anything, okay. Oh, well, okay, that wasn't very smart. Anyway, we'll figure it out. The idea is to keep switching things back and forth. Switching out units. Are we... What are we doing up here? Fine. Okay. I have a feeling that one of these armies is not very well commanded or something, but it's not a big deal. Did we? No, not yet. Keep moving. Okay, we've got more divisions ready to go. I'm gonna try and circle this way, I think. The Gurkhas can kind of grab those provinces before the armor gets there, but the armor's gonna almost catch up to them very quickly. I think that was a decent move. Gurkhas are so wicked. It's a bit of an unstructured advance, but again, it's more a matter of oh, look at that. Will they get intercepted and like not be able to do their landings? That might happen. They might retreat. Oh, they succeeded here and they succeeded there. Okay. Interesting. Right, so I'd say let's push all over the place and just see where we can win here. What the fuck? Fourth Army. Okay. I'm a little bit worried. Let's take the... Oof. Air Transport Command got absolutely hammered. I should have put out air defense before doing this, right? Oof. That was a close one. To be honest, I was trying to do that because you can kind of get away with murder with these, which I really kind of just did, and I kind of wanted to see just how far I could push using those without, you know, actually having control over the air. And that's it. That's the extent of it. So, all right, we need one province here to... Yeah, we've got it. This guy is good. You should move there as soon as you're ready to go, and then we really need to rush up here to get to Antwerp. Now, mind you, we can retreat from there if we put a transport here. So, that's good. That's a lot fewer air bases that they can use against us. But we do need to get moving here. I'll be very unhappy with myself if I lose the Gurkha Corps in this process. Let's put it that way. Besançon is almost ours. That's fine. We should be crossing the river with one of these divisions. That's a losing battle. I'll join that battle. You're out of supply, but whatever. Anybody here free to go? No, not yet. 44 hours, 32 hours. I think I got the army moving about as quickly as I could have. Just creep around here. Kind of ignore the Maginot line. In fact, we might make a new very thin line of the motorized troops just along here and sort of push a lot more in the north where it's easier to get through. I would make another battle plan, but you know, I get distracted. Forget to make battle plans. You're fine. How's their manpower doing? No real change there. Okay, we're in good shape. You, as soon as you have any... Are any of these planes in... Oof, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do this. Move you to Dover. And as soon as they reorg, I'd like to air supply. Not very well, not ideal. That was a bit of a silly move on my part, but you know, whatever. Wouldn't be the UK if we didn't have a kind of bridge too far moment, right? Okay. Maybe not. Let's try. Why the fuck not? What's going on with the Air Force here? No order. Air intercepting. Oh, you're in good shape. Good old Dowding. He's actually gained a skill point, which is kind of rare. It's hard to get those air leaders to gain skill points, especially when you're fighting the Germans, because you lose so many battles. Oh, okay, we've got the makings of a nice encirclement here. Ish. Yeah, this was not such a bad thing. Where these guys are going to be fine. I'm a little bit concerned about the Gurkhas in Amsterdam, but they have a port, so they can run away if they need to. This was not a bad way of doing things, all things considered. Just need to keep moving here. You're going there, and you can't do anything because you don't have any org because you've just joined the fray. You're fine. What's going on here? Oh. Okay, Gott, he's a good leader too. Let's take you and go like there. Try and cut some stuff off. In fact, ooh. We'll go like that, and you can go there. Yeah, see if we can cut off some of these guys. We've once again left Paris undefended. You go there. I almost wish I had something I could land over here. You know, like a Marine Corps. A Marine Corps right in this little area would be perfect. Oh my god. What have I done? Yeah, I really want these provinces. Because this would have been a really nice encirclement. Probably should have made a battle plan. Okay. How about you go here and then there? Yeah. We're gonna have supply issues very quickly. You. What's going on here? You're moving. We need to get everybody moving here. You and you do not have orders. I go to like here and here or something. You're gonna run out of supplies. Oh, you still got 1 day of. Are you out of? No, you got how many days of supplies? 16 days of supplies. Sweet. What's going on here? We're not really losing these. We're just. Oh yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Okay, so we've encircled one division. Who's got? This is going well. What's this? Who's moving that way? No, you go this way. No, you. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't know. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Ooh, fortress buster on a tank division. That's not so great. Oh, he won the Battle of Dieppe. That's not something. That's not something that happens. All right. Okay, so the our expeditionary forces here, like these are so useful. I know they're not very good units, but like look at all these divisions. There's just tons of them. Just kind of spread you guys out. Fan out like that. Are you winning this? Yes. Did I load these guys? Oh yeah, okay, this is good. Let's just hold off there for a second here and get a little bit of grip on things going on here. Can we win that battle before we run out of supplies? Oh man, we are in the midst of a Great encirclements. Yeah, this is going to be good. I mean, it's not very many divisions, once again, but but it will make a difference. And it's really most of what they had on this front, right? So this has been kind of fun. Let's see here. What can we do? You guys are ready to go and completely not being used. No. In fact, take you. And as soon as they've retreated, then we'll take the armor. That battle's won, right? Yeah, okay. Now, move you there. Go to Strasbourg. To circle some stuff down here. You're moving. Good. You can go forward a province there. Keep up, keep up, keep up. Everyone's got to keep up. And looks good to me. You can strategically redeploy, if you please. There's still a lonely core HQ down there. I was kind of hoping... whatever. I'm ignoring it. It's okay. Once the you know what? Once Republican Spain joins the fray, they can go and liberate that territory down there. Be my guest. Okay. Our supply line to the Gurkhas is almost done. We just need to get up here soon. The joys of a motorized army, really. Okay, we got Gurkhas free here. What's the best use of our Gurkhas? Let's move this Gurkha unit there, and let's move that armored unit up here, and then you can go there. That's not working. The Pentagon is finished. Running a war? You're not running the war, I'm running the war. This is a shit show. We were attacking across a river. Okay. Move, move, move. Attack across the river, that's okay. Everybody here's moving. Same idea here. Just leave you there and let's go here, 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 something like that. Cut off the whole south here. And we'll make a line along the Maginot. You're probably running out of supplies. How many days left? 22 days. Oh, because of course there's a big heap of supplies there because it's a port. So we're using German supplies. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that all worked out pretty well, despite my complete lack of planning. Mind you, this is pretty easy. I mean, it's not really, we have a pretty big advantage. I'm mystified by what's going on the Eastern Front, though, because I'm not seeing this line move. So the Soviets must be having some kind of issue. I don't know. They got a lot of manpower. I suspect they're just bogged down in the winter in general. Okay. I'm going to end this episode very shortly. I just want to kind of finish this encirclement. At this point, France is basically liberated. Oh. God, that was close. I almost missed an opportunity to encircle here as well. Let's grab that province as quickly as possible, please. Sometimes you just you kind of go forward real quick, and then let's move you back. Prevent any escape there. And let's go here and here. Yeah, that's it. They've just fallen apart over here. They're attacking with a core. How are we doing on Spain? Diplomatically, I mean. They'll be there in a couple months. That's not really necessary. Okay. Come on, let's go. And there we go. These guys are encircled. That's 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3 or 4 divisions. Oh, no. Let's attack there. Okay. How are we doing up here? Fine. Let's go to Bruges. And maybe Ghent. No. Yeah, these guys are fucked as well. What is it, another 5 divisions there? Which is kind of encircling 5 divisions at once. To be honest, it's a little bit hard to encircle much more simply because they don't have that much more. That's all worked out fairly well, though. Probably succeeded in fucking up my oob again. Although everything's in fairly close quarters. This is Army Group France is all here. Army Group Italy is this mess down here. Okay. Now this is very slow going. You see, it's been we've taken like 3 or 4 provinces or more, 4 or 5 provinces in some cases here, and we're still just marching into the Alps, 1 province at a time there at the same time. So this is why we attack in the north and not in the south. That was a needlessly tough battle getting across the Seine. Yep, so we rescued the guys at Antwerp. Alright, well, I'm pretty satisfied with this as an episode. That's, we've done 1 encirclement here. Let's wait till this encirclement is done, and then we got another little 2 divisions here that are likely to be encircled. Took Strasbourg. Does Strasbourg have an airbase? No. Okay. Are we in Germany yet? No, we have not set foot in Germany yet. But I would say this episode we liberated France. Next episode we will liberate the Low Countries. And yeah, it's just you know, which at this point it's just a drive across Germany. Not a total cakewalk, but it should be pretty easy. I'm mystified about what's going on up here. What is going on, guys? especially considering how many Finnish divisions I'm seeing on the Western Front. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. So see you next week. Ciao.